Hey everybody, welcome back to my YouTube channel. Today we're going to be looking at how to add a chart to a report in Salesforce. I'm already on the reports tab here, and I have a new accounts report that I've kind of pre-put together with some basic fields in for us to play with today. Now to add a chart, you see right here, here's the button. You can see it's grayed out. You can click all you want and it won't pop up. The reason why is to add a chart, you have to have at least one grouped row in. And it'll also work if you have a grouped row and a grouped column. So we're going to add in a row to group here. I'm going to add in the rating field. So now you can see we have a few accounts with no rating, and we have hot, warm, and cold, right? But if you look over here, our add chart option is available. So we're going to hit that. Now our chart is up here at the top. Now it's put in this kind of bar chart here, but I kind of want to change the type of chart this is. Maybe you don't like this one. So to change it, you're going to hit on chart properties here, the little gear icon on the right. And here we have a few different options. We have display as, and there's 8 different options here. We have column, funnel, donut. You can just click and it'll change the type for you automatically. And if you look here, it says value. So we have sum of employees. We could change that to sum of annual revenue. If you hover here, it'll say rating hot and then the sum of the annual revenue. Or we could change this to record count. Now, if you see the slice by, it says rating and there's no other option. That's because it's showing you what the grouped row is. To have a second option, you're going to need to add in another field here. So maybe we would look at like type, account type as a second grouping. So now you have all this junk here. I'm going to turn detail rows off real quick so that it puts our chart up here by itself a little easier to see. Go back to chart properties. Now for your slice by, you have 2 options. You have type and rating, and then you can change to sum of employees or sum of annual revenue, and you can see it changes. Maybe a column is what might be a little better option here. And then we'll change this back to sum of employees by rating. So there you go. You can see that on the hot account type, there's 145,000 employees. Warm, there's 44,600. But there's a bunch of different options. You can do the funnel, click show values, show percentages. If you wanted to turn show values off, what the percent of the total is. And then there's a legend section that you can change to. You can put the bottom to the right. I kind of like it on the bottom. But each of these options are going to give you different selections here, so you can kind of go through and customize it the way you would like. Now, if you have already added in your graph and you're thinking, man, I don't like this, I want to take this graph off of here, the way you remove a chart is you actually go back up to the gear icon under chart properties, and at the very bottom there's remove chart. You just select that and it gets rid of it for you. So adding a chart is relatively straightforward. It's pretty easy, but it can be a little confusing, especially with how you choose and get the slicing. But if you found this video informative, make sure to hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. I'm putting out new Salesforce content each week. I really appreciate that. If you leave in the comment section of what type of videos you may want to see in the future, if you want to see more reporting videos, I have a bunch of videos planned out, but if there's a video someone's wanting to see, I may go ahead and make that video a little earlier. But I really appreciate you checking out my channel today, and I'll see you in the next one.